Now then, YouTube, I hope you're all well. This is a bit of a review. Can't be an unboxing, I've already done them, and a bit of a catch up because I've been at the foundry, working at the foundry for the last 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer, working nights, days, doubling up on shifts, you name it. We've been installing, when I say we, our firm's only been men for hire. For a friend of ours firm's been installing this automated molten iron pouring machine. So we've been working hard to try and get that in and everything while the foundry was shut down. Been a fantastic little project. I really enjoyed it despite the heat and all the shifts and everything. But yeah, I'd like to show you what we'd installed when it were running, but sadly we weren't allowed to video it or take any photos. So first of all, I'm going to start with an apology, because for a start I'd been sending out a GAW for Mark Welsh Piper for a little over 4 weeks, and then I've still not sent out the prizes of my GAW. I'm going to be real honest with you, I've been working that many hours, weekends as well. I just don't have time to get to the post office. The only way I managed to get Mark's GAW out is because with it being on a palletways actually came to our yard to collect it, so I didn't need to be there. But this week back to normal, back in yard, on site, and then obviously back to yard, you know, just normal duties. So this week, guys, you two know who we are. I'll get the gifts out to you. I do apologise again. Pipes of old, your channel's coming on leaps and bounds, mate. I don't know who's in charge of your editing. I believe it's your son doing most of the work. Excuse me. Doing a fantastic job. That's where, well, not the only place, but that's one of the places where my videos are lacking. You know, they're not edited very well, but we're getting there, slowly getting there, you know. So the other purpose for this video is a package has arrived from Bubba, BJV Pipes. Now there's a bit of a long story to this. So the smithy pipe that I commissioned Bubba to make, it's gone, it's missing. I don't know where it is. Bubba sent me the pipe, and I had the pipe in its pipe bag and a sample of tobacco, which is fastly drying up somewhere, and his business card and a sticker. They're all together somewhere in this house. I took them out of the house once to show me granddad and brought them back in the house. I've had them since in the house. I don't know where they are. They've got to be put somewhere. I think my missus has tidied them up. I just need to find out where. It's driving me crazy. I've been looking nearly every day for this bleeding pipe. I'm running out of places to look, but as I've said, it's got to be here somewhere. So speaking to Bubba, and he said, why don't we make a pipe to match your smithy pipe, and then when you find it it'll have a pair. Well, me thought, well, what happens if I never find a smithy pipe? So, anyway, I decided to have him commission a pair, and then we'll have a set of 3 matching pipes. So, he said, well, what type of things are you after? Now, I didn't do this to start with, but as time has gone on, I've commissioned a few pipes. Most of my commissions have been with Simon. I really like Simon's pipes. They're fantastic clenchers. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So what I digress. So what I'm saying is, what I've learned for me is to leave it as much as you can with the experts, your pipe maker. So again, I just give him a basic shape, what I wanted, same as last time. Slightly wider mouthpiece, just because that suits my teeth. He says, right, okay, have you got any sort of, not too flash, let's do like a fire and ice type of theme. Right, so Bubba goes off and works his magic, and I'm more than satisfied. Some of you guys have already seen them, but let's have a look at them anyway. I don't know which one this one's going to be. Well, I do. This is ice. So, slightly bent billiard, 9mm filter. It's not the best light here. Obviously, the bowl is blue to match the stem. Aluminium adornment. Again, brilliantly drilled. Complementary filter. I really like how it does the bands with the rebating for the stem. It's a nice touch. Obviously, you can really only do this if you've got a metalwork lathe. That's one of the benefits of having a metalwork lathe. Fantastic. Really good thick bowl coating. You can't see in there, but you have to take my word for it. Drilled to perfection. Same in there. So yeah, I've had the mouthpiece slightly wider, which is sort of the maximum width that you can have with, I think it's 19-20mm rod stock. So that's the ice. And this is the fire. Red bowl, red eldridge, bronze ring, rebated in the same way, perfectly drilled, slightly keeled at the bottom, perfectly acceptable with that sort of angle. Beautiful pipe. Now we're talking about clenching pipes. You see, I've heard a lot of negativity recently. I haven't heard it, I've seen comments on pipe makers and things. And the main thing is, if you've got a fault with a pipe, you must contact the person who's made the pipe. Now, both of these pipes are virtually identical in every way. But this one, for me, is a slightly better clencher than that one. I don't know why it is. This one and this one, they're both perfect. Cannot fault the pipe in any way. I must stress that. But, I mean, the dimensions are identical. But for some reason, this is a better clencher. Why? I don't know. So what I'm getting at is, I'm not saying that there's any faults with these pipes. I must stress that I'm over the moon, and if I had any problems, I I would contact Bubba. And that's what I'm saying. You know, that's the difference there between a great clencher and a good clencher. Nothing. So if you have commissioned a pipe, you spent a lot of money on it, whatever, and you're not 100% happy with it, just contact them, because the chances are it's not even the fault of the maker. It's just he just wants a slight adjustment. I don't know why, because as I've said, these are both the same. So I hope that I've got my point across there with these two pipes. Fantastic pipes. This one I already know is going to be my favourite. I'm going to enjoy smoking this one, but I'm always going to probably reach for this one first. But they are both two of the best clenching pipes. They are both nice that I've got. So if any of you guys have had a similar issue, thoughts, you know, get in touch. But please, no matter who it is, if you've had a pipe commission, you're not 100% happy, just get in touch with him. Give them the chance to put it right. But I can say, although I ain't smoked any BJV pipes now, and this is my third commission off of Bummer, I can highly recommend him. Absolutely top guy. Quality pipes. I cannot comment on how they smoke, but I'm telling you now, these two pipes are going to smoke tremendous. Oh, and also something that helps what he sent me. Hendrix Latakia Flake. Smells divine. So the favourite of the two, it could all change as well. I thought it was only fitting to make it a Latakia Flake pipe, or should I say a Latakia blend pipe. Not yet thought of something for this. I mean, this bowl probably a bit too big for a Latakia Flake, a Latakia pipe, but who cares, we'll just not fill it if we have any problems. Before I finish this video, let's just take a minute to admire. Look at the sandblasting, how the stains contrasted. Look at that, beautiful sandblast pipe. It's quite a light sandblast to some I've seen, which I like. It's just enough to really enhance the grain, not too much to make it look like it's been through the walls. Again, it's a matter of personal preference. This pipe, when I'm looking at it through my eye, I can see the two-tone blue, although it's not picking up 100% on the camera, which is a shame. So that's about all. Oh, another thing, we have a new member of the family. Whilst I was working at the foundry, one of the guys has sadly got to give his dog up. Soft bollock here. Said that he'd rehome it. Must be the ugliest dog I've ever seen. You know, some of you guys will know, some won't. I like terriers. I've got a lot of working terrier friends. Obviously got terriers myself. Well, let's just say this dog hasn't got me much street cred, but the wife wanted it, and I must tell you something, it's got a way of getting in your heart. I think there's only Bubba that knows about this. And also, it's a blue dog, but it's called Red. I don't know why. Red, come here. Come on. Come on. Red, come here, kid. Come on. Come here. Let's meet Red. Oh, Red. Oh, Red. This is Red. She always looks sad. Don't you? Yeah. So, as always, keep it lit. And until next time, drink plenty of water.